Yo, this is King Earner coming to you guys live and direct. First and foremost, hit the honorableearners.com. Grab your sea moss gold, 92 of that 102 minerals your body is made of. A lot of people don't understand that this sea moss gold, when the seasons start getting closer to the sun, you will notice it gives off the same effect as gold. If I had gold in my hand, this is how honorably it would grow. Listen to me. I'm trying to give y'all a lot of understanding of something, that this sea moss gold minerals come from things that is naturally have energy. Sun, moon, light, all of that. So make sure you hit the honorableearners.com that you get yours. It's always going to be in here. We're never going to have to worry about sea moss gold, you know, as long as we keep offering dua for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it plentiful. I also want to introduce you to something else that's going to be a part of the health store. This is what you call black African soap, black soap. This is real black soap right here, like real black soap. Not the stuff that you see in a jar, you pull it out, or you that's inside of a box, you pull it out, and it's dark black. No, this stuff right here. This is why my complexion stay honorably dark. I mean, it ain't no secret, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that y'all hit the honorableearners.com for the soap, for the shea butter. Well, it's not a shea butter, but for the beard butter, for the skin butter, for the Moringa butter. Make sure that you go straight to Instagram. Go on my DM. King Earner 1 is my Instagram. Go in there. King Earner, I want the soap, and I want the honorable frankincense, sea moss gold, shea butter cream. You know, this is what I want. If that's what you want, I'm going to make sure you guys get it. You're never going to find a frankincense somewhere, and you're going to find out that once it hits your skin, no ash. Listen to me. Look, I don't care what I done. I don't care what I do. I could put water on my hands, wash up, everything. It's in there. It conditions the skin to be acceptive to it. So you're going to find out that it's very greaseless too. What I have is greaseless. You're going to find out it's very greaseless. You can put it on your hand, wipe it on your hand, and it's going to come off as if it's greasy. It's going to make sure it hit all corners of the ash or wherever it's at. And boom, you're going to notice that it's not going to come back. I want to speak on Nipsey Hussle. Nipsey Hussle situation is a lot different than everybody else. The reason why is because I believe he was a target. Who targeted him? No one knows. Everybody is saying, oh, maybe it was the documentary that he has coming out with Dr.Sebi. Let me give you an understanding of the people. If there is some people that's behind, like trying to take out people who speak on Dr.Sebi and get all his natural products, they're going to have to like really get everybody out of here, including King Earner. Because at the end of the day, you got to understand, they don't come like that. They come mystery-wise. Like when Michael Jackson had that situation that happened with him, they come like that. They come in a way like Lisa Left Eye Lopez. They come in those type of ways. Aaliyah, you see? These are the ways they come when they come for individuals that are doing something that can benefit our people. But I do want to say one thing. Rather it was the FBI, the CIA, rather it was some dudes from around the corner. Let's focus on the fact of what's going on in our communities. Honestly, did Nipsey Hussle make us wake up? Were we fearful because of all of the positive things that we see him doing? And maybe we like, wow. But let me give you an understanding that our own people do. Our own people actually take time out and take out each other because of nothing, because of what you have and what he has or what she has. No one has a meaning. No one has the reason to do so, but they do so. The reason why they do so is because jealousy drives them to that point. Jealousy drives them to the point that Maybe Nipsey Hussle was that live in the streets at the time. Maybe Nipsey Hussle was the type of individual that really stomped on those stomping grounds when it came down to the concrete. And because he got to that type of dollar, everybody was jealous of him. See, you can't go places without your bodyguards when you become a millionaire. You can't not have someone close to you with it on. And you yourself should worry more or less about crowds than anything. Because at the end of the day, it's not you. It's not like how it was when we was in the streets. You remember how it was? When you just go as you please, do as you please. You remember how it was when, you know, you might carry your situation and you're like, I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to worry about nothing coming from that way or this way. You know it. These days, you don't know where it's coming from. And it's not about you. That's the selfish part of it. See, because I could be tough all I want to. I could play gangster. I could be gangster. I could go far as I want to. But at the end of the day, it matters if I make it home to that little girl of mine. You see, so I'm going to be extra with mine. I'm going to make you stand down. I'm going to make you back up. You know why? Because at the end of the day, there's no way, shape, or form that we can ever be caught in a position where you just giving yourself away. You see, a lot of people got that thing, I don't need no bodyguard, I don't need no gun, I don't need no knife, I don't need nothing, I'm Mr. Wall. Well, I'm letting you know, by way of bullet, by way of gun, many of people are leaving here. So you need to start thinking about not just staying wide awoke, but staying ready. Because at the end of the day, if you're not ready, there's always someone who don't like that new you, who don't like that you're graduating to that positive standpoint or that new money that you done ran into or those new cars or that new house. People don't like that. It's sad, but it's the people who don't have it the most that hate it. And you would think the people that don't have it the most will want to go after something good and really graduate into being something of honor. But we don't have that. We have individuals wanting to continue to be in the bars, drinking themselves into comas. When I say drinking yourself into a coma, we all understand and know that the partying, the drinking, don't get acknowledged as something wrong. Everybody's looking at the perk user, or everybody's looking at the syrup user, or everybody's looking at the weed head, or everybody's looking at the molly head, or everybody's looking at the sherm head. But no one's looking at the alcoholic head. No one understanding that every time she gets a break at work, she's going right to a happy hour to get a shot. No one understands about that woman who has that pain, who when she gets a lunch break, she don't even go to look for any food. She's so stressed out because the man is doing what he's doing, and, you know, she just being pulled from 5, 6 different ends. Or should she leave? Should she not? Or whatever the case may be. No one is saying maybe she needs some help, or that it may be okay. You know, that you can pat that person on the back and say, I smell the mouthwash on you. I know that you've been going to your car and going in the back of the car and drinking liquor every day, all day. No one is going to speak up to that individual, and no one is going to take up for anybody else that is doing things that they are addicted to strongly because their life is so much up in the ramble. But we got to start understanding that that ramble is something that you may need in order for you to be a better person. You may need to be that alcoholic. You may need to be that molly head. You may need to be that syrup user. You may need to be that perk head in order you to feel what rock bottom means. In order for you to understand that rock bottom means going in a way that you never thought you would go. Because some of y'all haven't reached rock bottom. I've been through every jail, every penitentiary you can name. And guess what? I too haven't hit rock bottom. See, rock bottom is having nowhere to go. No. Because the rock bottom can look at the individual that's dead and say, you know what? I'm doing better than you because I'm alive. So the rock bottom is only a foundation in order for you to climb up and say, do the Hulk Hogan joint. I'm coming up out of this. I'm not having it. I'm not going for it, man. And that's what we got to do as a people. We got to stop going for it, man. We got to stop going for the foolishness. We got to stop going for the lies, the negativity. If we're going to speak based off of honor and positivity, and we want to talk about somebody speaking on that, they need to look to the person who is not the richest. They need to look to the person who don't have it all. They need to look to the person that are struggling through life, but yet are happy, yet have patience, yet understand, and yet is not cussing out God, nor trying to take their own lives. Because that person has an understanding what a relationship with God is. No matter the roof they don't have over top of their head or the food that's not on their damn stove, them people understand who God is because they're at peace. They're not worried about a perk. They're not worried about a drink. They're not worried about a molly. They're not worried about a sherm stick. They're not worried about nothing. They're just happy at the fact that God allowed them to see another day. We speak unity. But as soon as you see someone else getting higher than you or having more views or more likes, you begin to think that you're better than the individuals. How about I know individuals that honor your life campaign that have millions that don't have a social media, but watch me every day on social media or watch you and look to invest, but they don't understand the balance. They don't understand that you don't understand the truth because all you speak is nonsense. All you talk about is shoot 'em up, bang, bang, and how thorough you were. Although we all may get in that position sometime and really get caught up in the hoopity hoop hoppity hop, where did it benefit us? Hip hop. You want to be truthful about hip hop? Hip hop is created by violent people, honorable people though. Violent people that was taught no other way but to defend themselves to the point it looks like it's offense. It's not offense, it's defense. And the ones that's killing one another, they are the ones that have mental problems that haven't been addressed. They have problems mentally that haven't been addressed because most of y'all are only worried about who's on top. You're never worried about who's on the bottom. When you start worrying about who's on the bottom and start understanding that even the ones at the top need help, and then as a unity we can get together and we can maybe stop the nonsense. But until, we're going to keep killing one another. You know why? Because jealousy is set in the hearts of the people to the point they have no one else to fight and argue with. They have no one else to point the finger. So we point the finger at each other and say, oh, because we caught up in this area of life, you know, we being treated bad because we're black. Well, there's many of blacks that's buying back the community. You got to want differently. You got to want to get out. Nipsey Hussle straddled. He straddled. He straddled. Maybe he wasn't in the streets but kept the same company. Maybe he wasn't in the streets but make sure that he was without a bodyguard to prove to the people what? Prove what? What are you proving? If you're a man and you've been in this world forever, standing on your own 2 feet, 10 toes down, then you don't got to prove nothing to nobody, man. It come your way, you be ready for it. You be on go about it. Don't play about it. Don't let it come your way, and you don't. I saw a brother. I was in Sky Zone with my daughter, man. He's from New York. He said, "Assalamu alaikum, my name's so-and-so. I'm from New York." But we shook hands. But at any given time, if an individual in that building would have showed me they were ready, I would have been ready with them. With my daughter held onto me tight to protect her. Because this world that we live in is full of envious individuals. Jay-Z said it. He said it. Broke people don't want no money. They just want to kill you. Now, who's broke? Because you look around, we all still around. You're not broke when you're around. You're more broke when you're not around. No. Back it up. You're more broke when you're around. Answer yourself the question, which one is it? Because me around, I'm rich. Me not around, I'm rich. And I'm not talking about cash. I'm talking about an honor and character. And I'm working on patience. I'm learning it. I'm learning it. And it feels good to have it. It feels good to not jump every time someone play tough. It feels good to not move every time somebody try to get me out of my character. It feels good to not be controlled by my anger. But what about the other person that's being controlled by that anger, that energy, that demon that's in him? How do you handle it? You can't. You just deal with life as it comes. Just like he did. He dealt with life as it came. May his honor, may his soul rest in peace. King Earner live and direct. For those theory guys, go listen to Dick Gregory. He'll tell you about theories. These people don't got to come with guns at all. Bottom line, if they want you out of here, they can get you out of here. In the time of Malcolm X and other good men, it was set up to be set up like that. What's happening here is our own people wiping us out, live and direct.